Bass Pro socks, most likely to get him to the Greek, and Sasquatch a killer. On today's episode of 1, 2, 3, Joe!
Welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take three stories from the news, write three jokes about each story, and decide who has written the funniest jokes. My name is 3, Jeremy Martinez.
Ricardo Leon is who I am.
I'm Bob Timmons.
Carly Kastner.
I'm Hannah Ty.
And joining us today, very special guest, funny comedian, and friend of the show, Eric Sobczak.
Three. Eric Sobczak.
Yeah, you could have said Jera 3 Martinez.
Oh, what
Martinez.
Ooh.
Jera 3 Martinez. Perfect. Eric, back to you. It's been a while since you've been on the show. I think the last time you were on, you were at our live show at Chiba.
I was on that show too.
Hannah, please. We're talking.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I was over there. Sorry. I misspoke.
Don't you remember you weren't there?
That was before COVID, though. I think, right?
Right on
We did one over Zoom, like the character one. So no, I wasn't there, but
you were Kurt Cobain.
No, I wasn't
for
there.
Christmas.
So yeah, the last one I did was that one at Chiba. That was super fun.
Yeah, so during the pandemic, for newer listeners, we did a Zoom Christmas special.
And you can check that out, right, on the YouTube
Yeah, so we were visited by the ghosts of Christmas celebrities. So Michael Jackson visited us, Kurt Cobain.
We're sorry about that.
And Little Richard.
And Little Richard, yeah.
There was no information about that at all. But what were we talking about?
And now we're here.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
All that led us to this moment.
And is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, more than anything in the world. Okay.
Better not be about being at that live show.
No, I'm so sorry.
Mum's the
Again,
word.
Bob, it won't happen again. Yeah, so my friend Sarah got a dog, and it's like I don't want to say ugliest bulldog I've ever seen, but it's got like a and her name is Fancy, and she dresses her up and like puts her in dresses and stuff.
Because she's fancy.
And she's grumpy, and she's just she's like a mean old lady. And so Sarah got a reading from a pet psychic, and like the reading is crazy accurate. Like it did like a past life with her, and like
How do you know that's accurate?
because it is. It talks about like her trust issues.
I know because it is.
Wait, who's past life?
Fancy.
Okay, so tell us how
Fancy-
how it was accurate.
Well, Fancy was a breeder, like a dog that bred dogs, right? And then
A dog that bred dogs?
she doesn't
Wait. In Fancy's previous life, Fancy was a human.
Yes.
Okay.
She was a human,
Oh.
and in her.
I thought she was
and
just
her,
a whore.
That's you from that Reba McEntire
Fancy
song?
like that.
The psychic was like,
Basically, yeah, I
Fancy,
am.
Fancy, you don't let people down.
Here's your last chance, Fancy, don't let me down.
Okay. Yeah, but then so she also like doesn't trust women because when she was when she was a dog like breeding puppies, the woman would come and take the puppies away, and Fancy really wants a puppy and everything to play with, and so Sarah there's a bunch that went into it, but anywho, I signed up to get a pet psychic reading for my cat.
Oh, I thought you were going to say for yourself.
I'm so excited too.
You did a great job with this dog. Can you do me?
Pet psychic.
No, I'm not the psychic. But anywho, so I'm super excited.
In your past life, you wanted a puppy also.
She's actually a dog breeder. She's like, no.
She
no.
says everyone's a dog breeder. That's her go-to.
But so I'm going to have a pet reading for Izzy.
What if it's going to be like, in Izzy's past life, she was a human trafficker. Terrible
I don't
things.
think so. She doesn't have the drive to do that.
To stick him in her van. And
She's not that. No, she doesn't want to do that.
She just got all her excitement out in life, and now she's just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm going with it. I feel it. I'm a pet psychic. I already know.
I don't need to take my dog to the pet psychic because I know in his last life he was a widow angel.
I hope so bad your dog was a serial killer.
Oh, no. He would have been the
Ted
cutest
Bundy.
serial killer.
I hope he's currently a serial killer.
He'd be the cutest little serial killer.
Anyway, next
like
time
that-
I'll have a pet psychic update about Izzy because I asked what if Izzy likes me. I know she does, but like,
Ooh, this is going to be a rough.
yeah, it's really tumultuous. I don't have a cat after that. Like, yeah, I was reading. I don't know.
Next recording, you're just like so depressed. You don't
behind
say
the eyes.
anything. You're
Yeah.
dead inside.
Judging every joke really hard. I'm like, this one fucking sucks.
It's like, Hannah, how did that pet reading? It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine. Let's get on with the jokes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's new in my life.
Well, it's something to look forward to, listeners and viewers.
That should be a Patreon episode. Where I
It is.
Oh my god.
If we could get,
about my pet psychic.
would she be willing to like do the reading on recording?
She sends a voice recording.
With all of us making fun of it.
Can we be in on
I
that?
can't be there if you're gonna make fun of my pet.
What about
psychic.
after the fact?
Well, I
Can
mean,
you
we
play
are
it
right now.
afterwards?
Okay. But you can play it for us afterwards.
I'll play it for you.
Okay.
And then I'll chime in and be like, "That's true.
Well,
This is all true."
All right, we'll play it on the big screen.
Okay.
My cat is such a bitch.
No, she's not.
Mystery.
I mean, in a past life, she was a total bitch.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that.
Mystery Psychic Theater.
Not a lot's going on in my life.
Well, at least you got something to look forward to. And listeners, you can look forward to round 1.
Segue.
Lawsuit says Bass Pro won't honor lifetime warranty on socks. Missouri man says in a class action lawsuit against Bass Pro Shop that the outdoor outfitter is refusing to honor its lifetime warranty on socks.
Yep.
Kent Slaughter, I wonder who he was in a past life. Kent Slaughter.
little doggy.
He was a baby bear.
Pet psychic.
He was a pet psychic in a previous life.
And
He has a badge for some reason.
The slaughter has nothing to do with it.
Kent Slaughter of Springfield, Missouri, said that after years of exchanging his redhead lifetime guarantee all-purpose wool socks every time they were out, the Springfield-based company changed its policy before he tried to return 4 pairs of socks. Instead of getting another pair of socks with a lifetime warranty, Slaughter said he was given socks that only carry a 60-day warranty. Oh, there you go. The lawsuit said Bass Pro is misrepresenting the socks in its ad because it says that they are socks, because the ad says that they are the last socks you'll ever need to buy. Because of the
You'll be
lifetime
dead
warranty.
within 60
You'll get
days.
slaughtered.
These are the last, socks that you will ever need.
Also come in cat size.
Cat socks.
Eric, as our guest, you have the option of going first or last in this round.
Sure. Okay. I'll go first.
All right.
Because there's. Oh, what was that?
I said both.
You can go first and last in this round.
I'll just go first.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if this guy is that concerned about advertisements being misrepresentative, he's gonna freak out when he finds about any words politicians write or say, news headlines, news stories, nearly any presentation of statistics or data, all job listings, everyone's resume, emails that say they'll increase the size of my penis or my money-back guarantee. That's 2 documented lies right there, actually. Almost all American history textbooks, my last Tinder dates pictures, my Tinder pictures, and profile, that whole Watergate thing, and the true age of Danny Almonte during the 2001 Little League World Series.
How old was he really?
42.
He was like 2 years old. So it's basically, I think it was like a 15-year-old kid pitching 80 miles an hour against like 13-year-old kids that are like just on the cusp of puberty. I think he pitched like 70 some innings, and like 60 of those were perfect innings. He was slaughtering kids.
And is it true that he really was older?
He, like,
it was a scandal.
There. He has like tattoos.
He's fucking scalping tickets outside.
He's buying the coach's tobacco.
He's sleeping with the coach's wife.
He's actually 13, but he was like juicing
He was so
to the
fucking
gills.
cool.
It was a whole thing because it was a feel good story because they were from New York and it was around like 9/11 and it was just like, oh, scandalous. He is.
This guy's like, I can use this to my advantage.
Sandbagging
This is
it.
the worst thing to happen since that other thing.
Since a few days ago.
Never forget Danny.
Who wants to go next? Jeremy, Rick?
Go ahead, Rick.
Okay. A sock with a lifetime guarantee. Psh, I need a committed sock. I'm sick of these one-night stands, and I'm sick of my stocks standing up after one night.
We were.
Oh, cum joke.
Come joke. Come joke.
It took two.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, how long is it going to take for a cum in the sock?
For Rick, not very long.
He comes in a sock pretty quick.
It was quicker, actually. Then be more time to do things.
For a lifetime.
You know, I'm a simple man. I just want a pair of socks that'll last until I'm dead, which is at the all-you-can-eat buffet after I've had actually all I can eat.
You said I could have all I could eat.
Yes, that's what I said to the guy at the buffet. So,
Bass Pro Shop would have been more receptive to replacement of the socks he brought in if they weren't so damn stiff.
Two cum jokes.
two
Cum
cum
jokes.
jokes.
Well, I don't get it. Oh, never mind. I get it.
Let me show you.
No, just
Give me those socks. Oh, hey, nice socks.
It'd be a shame if someone came in them.
You're really cool.
you keep coming in here. No, I keep coming in there.
Eric, back to you.
Okay, this is two-part, I think, because there's another one that I want to do.
You came up with so much more than I did for this.
Some, so
sound like you.
I know, but some of them are like long. Is that all right?
Yeah.
They're also girthy.
Some are longer than others.
But this one's two parts. So this is Jeff Foxworthy pitching a new ad slogan after reading this story. Wait, hold on. How do you do a Jeff Foxworthy voice? If you,
Kind of
There you go.
I hope Jeff doesn't listen.
I hope if you buy your socks based on their warranty, you might buy a redhead.
Oh, that's brilliant. You should work for their marketing.
And then, but this is the second part.
Part two.
This one is Norm Macdonald's response to the news story. You know that slogan, the last pair of socks you'll ever buy, is still true for me. Taking up this new activity, it's called stealing socks.
We're borderline Beavis.
It wasn't.
That's what they call you.
It's been a while since I've done the Norm voice.
You know, he's stealing socks.
Hey, what are the? You mean cum rags?
Need socks for my feet. Holios.
Oleos.
Well, he's got Holios in the socks.
Also, I just want to reference this because it's hilarious from the Beavis and Butthead Do America when Beavis sees Chelsea Clinton and his pickup line is, I noticed you have braces.
That's Butthead.
I have
also
braces too. Oh, it was. I get the. I don't know.
That's Butthead's the one with the braces.
Keep going. Just walk us through the whole movie.
Then what happened?
And then
Then they did America.
Fire!
Oh, yeah. That's good. I love that
We're gonna go get some slots.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no, we're gonna play some SWAT.
This chick's super cool. She says there's tons of slots in Vegas.
Does anyone have any damn questions? Yeah. Is this a goddamn?
Oh my god. I love that movie.
Okay, 14 more.
I love that you just have that in the back of your head. You've been waiting for
It was-
I think it's at the front of his head.
It was lingering. It got brought to the surface. Who knows what else is lurking in the depths?
Let's see what we can find.
That's 1, 2, 3 jokes. Does Beavis and Butthead does America?
Yeah.
And we have confirmation from Beavis.
I really shot I can't follow this. I really shot myself in the foot buying these lifetime guarantee socks, especially since I shot myself in the foot.
Well, you're going to need a new pair of socks, aren't you?
This is a vicious circle. This whole ordeal is disrupting Kent's daily life. Normally, he spends each day having a sad life.
I hope at some point in the lawsuit, he calls them Bass Amateur Shop just to get another dig in.
That's good.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes, good.
I could see him saying that.
What is this, Bass Amateur Shop?
How do you think his voice sounds? First of all,
Probably like Beavis.
I think it goes a little something like Beavis.
Because also, like, this is a class. He's not just suing. This is a class action. Wait, this isn't my joke. I was just gonna say this because the next one is rant. This is like a mini joke. He put it as a class action lawsuit. It's not just him.
Right.
It is like he's getting like his
whole
Come on,
class.
guys.
Yeah, like, but who's in his class? Is like his four buddies who ice fish the same pond. Like, man, they're fucking. You got so many free socks, dude.
I tell you
Just
what, these
cut it
socks
off.
didn't last more than 60 days.
It's like, man, that's good. You got to. What are you? I was basically trying to like, how could I in a grotesque way be like, you have big loads.
He's probably like, so I says to them, I says, this didn't last the whole time. So I says, I'm going to go to Bass Pro Shop now, and I'm not going to shop there. Is it Bass Pro Shop?
More like Bass Amateur
Sorry,
Shop.
I'm going to Cabela's.
I'll tell you what.
I'm taking my money to Cabela's. I'll go all the way to South Dakota. And I don't care. And I says, and he says that he didn't care.
They merged.
Yeah.
They did.
So anyway, you guys going to the fish fry at the VFW?
Hell no, I'm going down to Overland, buy myself some socks.
Big sporting goods.
This is, I don't know, this is kind of a joke, but it's also kind of a rant. Okay, so let's, like, if we're to expect that this man thought this whole idea out logically, which I definitely do not expect he did, but even if, let's say, 1 million people buy one or even a few pairs of socks, that cash flow, not even profit, that's not obviously not going to sustain future free products for Infinity, like shipping and costs alone. Is
this a TED Talk?
Yes, it is. But so then, like in his mind, because this is, if he's like, oh yeah, I thought I was going to get free socks for life, this must be what he's thinking. And it's like, yeah, and then like you get new customers, and then you use the profits from the new customer socks to fund the old ones that already got. So basically, he's assuming this company is running like a giant Ponzi scheme, just so he doesn't have to buy, like, let's say 20 more pairs of socks in his lifetime. It's absurd, but I also love it.
How many pairs of socks do you have that you only need 20 for the rest of your life?
I don't know. I mean,
Look at this bad boy.
Yeah, I like what you're saying, and I like that he thinks he has like responsibility to help. So he's like, I can't get my new socks unless I get 10 of my buddies to also buy
And
a
he's like, hey
lifetime
guys,
supply
sign up for it. If you
of
sign
socks.
up and then you get these socks, then
That's
your
where the
mom
class
can get
action
the
thing comes
socks.
in, because he's already collected them.
it's I don't like the lawyer's like, yeah, that's what the fucking. It's him and his bowling team is on this lawsuit.
How hard are they bowling that they need all these socks? Jesus.
Oh, I thought you said bullying team. That's funny. Like a bunch of bullying. Just like, that's called a gang.
It's a gang, but
They have a Reddit called Bass Pro Snark.
I would lurk. I would lurk on that
This
so
guy
hard.
does not sound like he has a Reddit profile.
He has a Parlor account for sure.
Eric knows all my accounts I follow on Reddit and that I'm active in, and he's like, "What'd you comment today?" And I'm like, "I would rather give you my social security number than let you know what I do on Reddit."
wait, people can see what you look at on Reddit?
What?
Nothing.
Cut that out.
That's Robert saying it. He's like, not good for the show. People find that shit out.
That's
the show
the
is
actual
over.
line. Like, everything we've said has been fine. That's
What are you
like,
looking at on Reddit, Ricky?
It's r/Nanya.
Rick, you don't have to say a word.
Gave your Reddit name? That is bold.
None of your business.
U/Nanya. I don't care how long these socks last, as long as they get me through my tight jeans phase.
You okay?
Cut that out.
I don't care. I don't care how long these socks last.
Take it again.
As long as, God damn it, I did. I don't care how long these socks last.
He came in the socks.
Shame.
Are you wearing one right now? Red Hot Chili Pepper style?
Yo, bro, are you wearing a sock?
Oh, boy.
Talk about a stocking stuffer.
No.
We want to take a moment here. We just want to take a moment.
What's happening to us?
Ricky has so much shame.
You should have more shame with the sock thing.
He's not even. Where is his socks? They're not on his feet.
We want to take a moment.
Clip my nails. Look at that.
Oh my God! What's happening with your thumbnail?
It's not my thumb.
Thumbnail looks good.
Actually, Rick, cut that out and then that
Is that
out.
an ingrown nail?
You can put that on our feet.
No,
Dude,
his
I was-
toenail goes like this. Grr.
I was playing soccer.
In España.
In España, we were playing soccer, and I kicked the soccer, and I lost my toenail.
I keep the fucker.
Hey, English isn't his first language.
Don't you call it football?
Oh, por
there?
favor, lo siento. Fútbol. Lo siento.
I know you Americans call it football. We want to take a moment to thank the Associated Press for this, the wool socks of stories. I couldn't think of it.
Again, I thought you were like, I was listening. I was like, what's the moment? Quit tricking me.
I guess I have to be a bit more like, you hear about this? You hear about
No.
this?
Hannah, this is a joke.
I think you need to start preface everything with joke.
Clown horn or something, a little bell, like a little spinning tie.
I think he's just redeeming the warranty wrong. He's supposed to use little pieces of the old socks to catch wild new socks.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's the good shit.
Cannibalist socks.
Are we still on round one?
A lot has happened in this
This
round.
is fun. What are you talking about? You guys trying
we're
to-
just goofing,
I guess you
guys.
guys are on number 2. I'm just on number 1.
We just said silly stuff.
Well, round one, it's been a while since we started, but we're coming to the end. Hannah, what did you think of the jokes in round one?
Well, really?
Or Rick?
I'm just kidding. They were great. I props to you, Jeremy, for having the first cum joke of the episode.
Thanks, but I think Ricky did.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
I didn't even notice you came.
Sorry, Rick did. Yeah, that was the second one.
Congratulations on the second one.
But who
No,
came better?
second
Who wore it
joke
best?
that you got in there first. Bob, I really liked your dead socks joke.
My dead socks.
That was the note that I took. The
dead sock scroll.
And the sad life one, because yeah, that's truly it.
Interrupted his sad
Yeah.
And then I liked the bass amateur joke. And then Eric, your impressions were great. The one about the economic stuff just got too winded for me. Like I was like,
A little
I
too
don't-
heady.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, it's not Econ 101. Keep it to what it is, Eric.
I was like listening to your joke and I was like, I like that headband. Oh, that's a nice shirt too.
Everyone did great.
That's fair.
I liked it.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'll go through and I'll do like the actual point system because I think that
It's
you guys
whatever you
liked
wish.
the structure of it.
Well, I can tell you, we need a little structure.
Then don't come to me for that. Okay, so Jeremy has 1, Bob has 2, Eric has 1. No, 2. Eric has 2 and Ricardo has 2.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's a three-way tie.
What's the-
Jeremy trailing behind.
Lagging
What's
behind.
the denomination 2 of what?
I took What? Two out of 3 jokes.
2 socks.
You got 2 socks?
2 socks, yeah, sorry. 2 socks,
stiff
yeah, sorry.
socks.
Very important. Are they cum
socks.
filled?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're stiff. They're standing up.
That was close. Well,
So, as I like to say, you guys all have a pair of socks, and I have one lost in the dryer.
he does like to
You
say that.
always say that.
I always say that. That's my old saying.
That's one thing I know
He gets
about
off
you.
on it.
He's always saying that.
He gets off in it.
It doesn't apply in a lot of situations, but
But when it hits,
I
it's
think
perfect.
it's a metaphor sometimes. But
All right, so it's a tight race going into round 2.
A marble slab in storage turned out to be an ancient Greek yearbook. Researchers in the United Kingdom have found that an ancient Greek inscription on a 2,000-year-old marble tablet is actually something resembling a yearbook for a graduating class, according to a new translation. The inscription sat in the National Museum, Scotland, collection for over 130 years without being properly looked at until researchers Ricky, come on. Until researchers discovered the document.
You're right. Fair enough. I'm sorry.
Peter Liddell of the University of Manchester refers to the inscription as a concise class book, which lists the names of young men within a cohort who finished their year-long civic and military training in what was called the ephebate. Ephebate?
sound it out.
That's what you do in a sock.
What we're doing.
Researchers listed 31 names. Some of them are
That's
nicknames.
what you do in a sock.
Some of them are nicknames such as Theogus for Theogenes or Dionysus.
In a Greek accent, please.
Oh, some of them are nicknames
What?
such as.
Have you heard a Greek person?
Let me just tell you something. My best friend's mom is Greek, but I can do her impression, but you're not going to think she sounds Greek. This is how she sounds. Some of them are nicknames such as Theogas for Theogenes and Dionysus for Dionysodoros, and using their shortened names was unusual. I swear to God,
That
this
was
is how
great.
she sounds.
That was
As
really
opposed to the Terminator impression they were doing.
Using the shortened names was unusual.
See, now it's bad. Now it's a bad Terminator.
The researcher said, and likely indicates the graduates had a sense of camaraderie. They believe the 31 nicknames are a subset of a full class, which was probably about 100 men.
Men.
Man.
Just like
Why
men.
weren't they all included? That's not nice.
Rick,
Hey, Aristotle. Hope you have a great summer. I think Plato molested us. KIT.
Wait, what's KIT?
Keep in touch.
In touch.
yeah.
Keep
People write it
touching.
in the.
I wrote that in mine.
People write that in yearbooks.
That's
All right. Well, stay on
Oh,
that.
that's funny.
Some
Fun
of,
fact for you.
I'm learning so much today.
some of the translated text reveals that these boys shared a very strong camaraderie and a desire for them to stay cool through the upcoming summer season.
I spent some time yesterday looking up the history of some of these people that graduated from that class, and thought you guys might find some of it interesting.
Nah, Eric,
Moving on.
you didn't see that.
Podcast, not
Didn't see
a
that
Jeremy's
coming.
research podcast.
Wait, is this real?
Yeah,
Or is this
real.
a joke?
yeah. Lucretius, who was the star quarterback, would one day go on to invent the Olympics.
That is funny.
There you go.
Yes.
Hilarious.
I just thought you guys
Glad we
might find
stuck
them
around
interesting.
for that.
Summer or winter? Summer or
Both.
winter?
Both. You invented both.
Had me in the first half. Yeah, so they just found this thing lying around. Like, what else are they going to find? Like a burn book from that era? It's like, top 5 weirdest boobs. Sophia, Artemis, Zoe. The homely left one only. The right one is nice. Iris. And number 1, Theogus and his weird man titties. Everyone knows Theogus has the weirdest titties of all time. LMAO. Lambda Mu Alpha Omicron.
That wins for me.
Yeah.
In my heart, this episode you just won.
I think the episode title is going to be Lambda, the symbols. Lambda, Mu, Alpha, Omicron.
Dear Philopos, you really excelled in school this year, but to be honest with you, it was all Greek to me. KIT.
People are so lazy, they can't just write keep in Dutch, they gotta do KIT.
KIT.
That's what people did.
Kids.
Well, chiseling is a lot of
Dumb
work.
children.
I don't like this person. I'll just write KIT. Never
Oh my
talk
gosh,
to
I
him.
forgot my chisel. Sorry, you can't sign my yearbook.
But for this one, KIT means kill it yourself.
Kill
Key?
yourself.
Kitty.
Yourself.
What?
yourself.
Your child.
Kill it.
In Greek.
Guys, I'm on my own wavelength over here, okay? You just do you, I'll do me.
Now we're gonna learn some facts from
You're gonna learn
Jeremy.
some fun facts.
Well, I'll go first. Athens is known for being the birthplace of democracy, but it's also the birthplace of the first known dork, as evidenced by the yearbook inscription for Dweebus Acneus.
Aw. He was a dweeb and he had acne. This poor kid.
It was patient zero.
Hope I don't catch your acne.
Why would they? Never mind.
This is a fun fact, kind of based on yours.
Is it a joke
democracy.
or not?
Democracy.
Save us some time here, Jeremy. Is it a joke?
Am I gonna learn or am I gonna laugh?
Dionysus, who actually would go on to invent democracy, was somehow voted most likely to succeed.
This is some Schoolhouse Rock shit.
No, there's gonna be a mediocre payoff in the third one.
He invented democracy, yet he was somehow voted most likely.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I just got it now. Fuck yeah.
It's very cute.
Cute government joke.
Dude, I don't know. I've just seen enough movies to know that nothing good happens when you start fucking around with undisturbed relics with cryptic writing on them. Like, someone get Indiana Jones on the line because some shit is about to go down. Well, that's what I was thinking, and then I'm like, oh, this was written in early June. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, it makes sense now. That shit is happening.
So
Yeah. That was they uncovered this, and then Roe v. Wade happened. And it was their
No,
fault.
I got it.
Yeah,
I'm sad too.
yeah. You know, they should have just left it there. We don't fuck these kids, basically.
Fuck
And
these
now they're
dorks.
saying fuck all the kids.
Hercules, I know it was a tough year for you, what with all your labors and your estranged dad riding your ass. Just remember, you held the world on your shoulders and you got us into in speech and debate. KIT.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Some sign the front, some sign the back end, but I'm the first to sign your crack in.
I didn't know that one.
I thought it was
Kraken.
cow moo duck crack. I'm the first to duck quack.
Who
I'm the first
cares?
to
I
sign
just
your
made a
crack.
Kraken joke. Who
He's
cares?
Kraken, you know, like the Greek creature,
Kraken.
monster.
Greek
the
monster.
Kraken.
I've never heard of that.
Anyway,
You know, Theonesis, the president of the Campus Zeus Club, would one day go on to invent organized religion. Very interesting. President of the Campus Zeus Club.
Is that you should
Too
just say that
fanatical.
every time that you like a joke bombs? Just isn't that interesting?
Do you want to read one
I
of
do not.
my husband's
I'd rather
jokes that he
bomb.
wrote?
you should have like a blue card, like a late night host. Like, how about that?
Very interesting.
How about that?
I don't even get. No, not gonna give that to you. He's
Cool.
Cool. I love it. I love that you did that.
well. Okay, so here's the
that for
thing.
you.
My husband once again wrote jokes for this episode. Okay. And he called me during the episode, and I didn't answer. And then he just texted
we're getting
me.
divorced
No, he just
because of these jokes.
No, I texted him and I said we're recording, and he just texted, "I'm so curious how my jokes are landing."
FaceTime him in.
He said, "Can I
Have
call
him
into the
tell
show?"
Sure.
Now, Robert,
Wait, let Eric do his.
Well, yeah. What if Eric has the same joke?
doesn't.
I for sure.
Right.
I know he actually texted me this, so I didn't write this. This is what he wrote. How do we know this list of names isn't the roster of sexy boys an old horny scholar wished to bed? This is a total sex hit list, and the real story is too perverse to publish. I read a Q drop about harvesting adrenochrome from adolescents by the liberal Hollywood elites relating to this very subject. Several, in fact. The Kraken is still coming, now more than ever. Trust Q. Let's go, Brandon. I think tell him it hit pretty well.
Do you want me to call? Do you want me to actually
brand
call?
for your type of joke. And anyway,
Should I call him and just?
2 minutes.
Okay,
1 minute.
we can cut this out if it doesn't
Okay,
go.
so we're all done. Hannah, what do you think?
well, I don't know. Is this joke gonna be involved? I'm just kidding.
Well, wait, am I calling?
I don't. What are we doing?
Okay. Here, I'll read his joke.
Call has been forwarded.
Ooh.
Most likely to
His phone's
succeed,
off.
Judas the Apostle. His timeline is all.
I
fucked
know.
up.
that's why I didn't read it out loud.
What do you mean an apostle?
Doesn't make any sense.
Just tell Robert to hit the books so he can write some good jokes.
Tell him to do some of the research. Like, for example,
Yeah.
It's on 4chan, dude. 4chan, all the research.
do your own research.
QAnon.
you already do your own research.
Let Jeremy show him how it's
yeah.
done.
Let's go, Brandoniticus.
Hannah tie.
Storm the Pantheon.
Don't be a shit.
I liked my joke the most.
You win. Round 2 goes to Hannah.
You are allowed to award yourself points. That has been done.
No, I would win.
Oh.
It's not fair for
Then never
anyone
mind.
else. I liked Jeremy's fun facts and all the research that he did. So he gets 3 because I enjoyed all of that. And I learned, I didn't know about that history. So that's something fun for me. Bob had really clever yearbook stuff. I liked the Kraken one. That was funny. That was good. And then Ricardo all had, all of those jokes were, spot on with the history. And I learned about KIT. I didn't know that. No one wrote that in my yearbook.
Oh,
The
they
most
didn't want
useful
you to
information.
Uh-oh.
Oh. No, they didn't even write "stay cool" because I was already.
It's a given. It's unwritten.
Everyone knew. And I liked Eric's burn book. That was good. That was good. And the Indiana Jones, and then the sexy boys.
She's blushing.
You like the sexy boys?
I like the sexy
I love
boys.
sexy boys. Okay.
Even the
Get
mere
these
mention
socks
of them.
away from her.
I liked all of those. All around. I'm gonna give 3 for everyone.
Oh,
Perfect score.
Yeah.
Toga.
them.
Toga.
All right,
I like
so
those because they're historical and you had to think for those. And they weren't just cum jokes.
it sounds like it's a 3-way tie with Jeremy falling behind by 1 point.
yeah.
The second
All right.
round in a row.
All right. Wow. Second round in a row, Jeremy. You're behind. Let's see if he can catch up in round 3. Man accused of killing friend claims it was to stop him from summoning Sasquatch. This is such a crazy story. An Oklahoma noodler was arrested and reportedly confessed to killing his fishing partner, claiming he did so to stop Bigfoot from coming. Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
That's what I
Bigfoot,
call
catch
him.
Bigfoot. Claiming he did so to stop Bigfoot from coming to eat him.
Big flirt.
Oh, you. Don't kill me.
Eat me! I if you ate me, what do you like about eating me?
You know what they say about big feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's part of my joke.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Larry Doyle Sanders, age 53, has been noodling, a way of catching catfish via hand, with friend Jimmy Knighton, also 53, along the South Canadian River in Pontotoc County when it happened. Apparently, Larry claimed that while at the river, he discovered that Jimmy intended to feed him to Sasquatch/Bigfoot. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation said Sanders thought Knighton basically tricked him into being out there, and that the two fought for an hour. Sanders allegedly choked Knighton to death near the river.
Awesome.
They're like, dun, 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 dun.
That's a long time to tussle.
Sanders allegedly choked Knighton to death near the river, then went home and confessed to his daughter, who was oh my God, this drama keeps getting deeper.
Yeah.
Who's dating Knighton's son?
Oh no!
Oh,
He
who's
appeared.
gonna pay for the wedding?
I don't know, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot showing up?
He appeared to be under the influence of something, Sheriff John Christian said after the investigation. His statement was that Mr. Knighton had summoned Bigfoot to come and kill him. That's why he had to kill Mr. Knighton.
He was under the influence of dreams, imagination.
I'm just so creative.
I was on
That's
this
a
creative
murder.
flow. Like it just flew through me.
See my newest creation.
Murder.
Me, are you correct?
Yes.
You know what they say about a guy with big feet, don't you? He's planning to kill you.
Look, what he did was abominable, and Yeti, I believe the reason he did it is somewhere out there to be discovered.
Man, I bet that guy with the Sasquatch suit who runs around the river trying to rile up meth heads feels like a real piece of shit right now.
What have I done?
Seems like a victimless crime.
Jimmy, it's gone too far.
I was just having fun.
Or maybe he's like, yes.
My plan, it's working.
Go ahead, summon Bigfoot. Just let me make one phone call first. Hello, Discovery Channel? It's your cousin, Marvin Channel. You know that cryptid you've been looking for? Well, listen to this.
Yes.
We're down in Louisiana by New Orleans.
No, keep going.
I got the blurry figure that nobody's seen.
Is this the noise that Eric was making when you were talking about goblin noise?
Yeah. I was like trying to start
One
the
of them.
show and I could hear some blues singer in the background.
This is the only known video of Eric Sobczak.
In editing, you're gonna have to blur him out the whole episode.
Where was I? Move over, Sasquatch. There's a new monster in town. He can catch fish and kill men with his bare hands. Bare hand, they call him.
Bare hand strikes again. Who ate all this honey and stole those picnic baskets? Bare hand.
You know, I've seen all of this in a commercial before. Never go into the woods with someone eating beef jerky.
Yeah, so this story really makes no sense until you realize that Oklahoma is ranked 42nd in education.
But first in Bigfoot education.
Yeah, well, in Nebraska, which is ranked 9th in education, from an early age, we learned if your friend summons Bigfoot to kill you, you don't kill your friend, you fucking take down Bigfoot. That's a attack. I have more. Oh, well, we don't.
Guys, I could go on for days.
I literally could, but not for now.
In Iowa, Iowa, we're 8th in education, so one more than you, and we just learned to tickle Bigfoot. That's what we're supposed to do.
Not in
That's
the
his
not
one
in the
weakness.
rankings that I read. Perhaps that's your lower Iowa ranking reading comprehension playing a part in
This is
that
getting
one.
ugly.
Whatever,
Oh,
we'll
boy.
take the ITBS.
Are you guys about to
figure
fight
that
for an
out.
hour?
Yeah, we are. Someone get a fucking river here.
Someone give me Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Eric and I fighting about Iowa and Nebraska would be the most boring fight. So Iowa has better crock pots for this reason. Our Lutheran churches are so much more stable.
All right, whose state is flatter?
Nebraska. For sure.
Your ranch mix is too liquidy. It's not like Sortino's.
That's coming from somebody who doesn't even have a Casey's further than Lalagoga.
Okay.
Okay.
It sounds like it's
Alright.
getting serious.
Yeah. This is,
I love
What's
it.
the Alagoga, Nebraska?
Are you referring to the Ogallala River? Ogallala Aquifer, the largest natural aquifer in the United States.
I think we're gonna have to
Nebraska
stop right
facts.
the world.
Nebraska
Oh, you're
facts.
gonna bring
That
that?
sits under the majority of Nebraska, covering at least 2 congressional districts.
Oh, that's cool. Did
That
your
one?
grandpa create a marsh in Lucas County? That's one of the best things that's been in National Geographic before? Because my grandpa did.
Everyone
What
knows
do you mean by
Lucas
your
County is
grandpa
trash.
created a march?
My grandpa was on the conservatory board that got to do that.
So do you guys want to go get lunch or something?
No, I
We're
wanna
from
hear more about this
Arizona,
march.
which is ranked last in the U.S. for education.
You know, I would like to
why
get
you guys
lunch,
don't
but I don't
get it.
even know the surrounding area. This is much more information that I've ever learned about any place, actually.
Hey, what's an aqueduct?
Is that like a duck that can swim?
I don't know. Why don't you go ask the ancient Romans?
Oh,
They were the Greek motherfucker.
Look, I did some schooling in Oklahoma, so we missed out on our classics lesson.
a lot of Bigfoot searches, so we didn't get a lot done.
Yeah,
were-
it was a lot of field work.
Alrighty. Aye, go ahead and summon Nessie. Just let me make one last phone call first. Hello, National Enquirer? It's your wee cousin, Marvin McInquirer. You know that cryptid you've been looking for? Listen to this.
That's the wait music for it.
Oh boy,
Why do you keep saying your cousin?
It's from Back
it's
to the
a
Future.
reference to Back to the Future. This one.
Like, I don't get it.
You might not be ready
This
for it, but
woman
you-
too.
for Hannah and Eric, we used to have a segment or a special bonus content that we'd have to teach Carly pop culture because she doesn't understand any pop culture references.
I understand some.
So we're gonna have to do a Back to the Future episode. Look out for that coming
I
to
seen
Patreon.
it. I seen it. I saw
I
Back to
seen
the
it?
Future.
Did you just say I seen
Yeah,
it?
past tense.
Does she
I
say
seen
it?
it.
Yeah, she's
I
saying
seen
What
it.
about
Don't
Back
do
to the
it.
Future 2?
Yeah, I seen it.
What about Back
Seen
to the
it.
Future 3?
No, the West one, Wild West.
Yeah.
Did not seen it.
What about
I've
the
seen-
really want
behind the
you to
scenes
stop saying
documentary
scenes.
on the trilogy DVD set?
No, I definitely not seen
I know
that.
exactly what you're talking about. I seen it.
I've seen it as just kind of a local West Coast thing that's like a way better, cooler way to say it than any Midwestern thing. Like,
Yeah.
Eric and I are going to disagree on that.
No, it's not like I think that that's proper grammar.
Did you go yet, Robert?
Dude, Craig Robinson said it in
He
Pineapple
said it.
Express.
He said-
Fucking sent that shit like an email.
Said it.
So for a little while, Jeremy and Bob were doing a segment called "As Seen on TV." Is that true? Yeah.
Hannah was part of it. One
Oh
day.
yeah.
Don't.
All right, who's up
crazy.
next?
Was I?
Anything cool? I think you are.
She wasn't there.
Can we pick up the show a little bit? Talk
just
about
did-
marshes again?
He just did the Back to the Future. I think.
So after Larry came to, he realized that he had become what he feared most. Not high anymore.
It certainly didn't help the situation that they were camping using tents that Bass Pro Shops falsely advertised as 100% Sasquatch proof.
Call back.
All right, I'm just gonna go back to this, okay? Because attacking Sasquatch, that's Nebraska style. Because if you go Oklahoma style and attack your friend, all right, now you still have the problem of a looming Bigfoot on your hands, who's now guideless, aimless, still bloodthirsty. He could terrorize the entire town.
You think you can satiate Bigfoot with one human sacrifice? No.
Yeah, but I mean, he's summoned now, and he has no one to lead him. He's just got the... Well, this is also assuming an angry, aggressive Bigfoot. I've always assumed Bigfoot like a shy, peaceful creature who like wants to interact with
Harry
the
and the
humans,
Hendersons.
but is too nervous. Harry and the Hendersons style. But we're going, in their world, aggressive Bigfoot. But, see, like, if you take down Bigfoot first, then your friend realizes, like, the immense power that you wield, and he'll think twice before he is trying this next shit again. Yeah. But that might be an advanced lesson for 42nd ranked in Oklahoma. I think they should start with fishing, not with their bare hands, but by utilizing hooks, lines, and rods first.
Right. They went all in with opposable thumbs, and they kind of stopped there.
It's Oklahoma. I mean, they've got a lot on their hands of also an upcoming loss to Nebraska on September 17th, 2022. I'm saying 31-17 Nebraska. FanDuel, mark it down. We're going to kick the shit out of them like they're Sasquatches.
Now, we didn't put up on the screen, but you had a lot of charts and graphs that you wanted to show, right? I guess we can put that on the...
Absolutely, we can Photoshop those in, I think, in post-production. We learn about that in Nebraska.
That's kind of our thing.
Yeah, we know about that.
We love graphs in Nebraska.
Did your grandpa invent graphs?
Did he?
My grandpa Ven invented a diagram.
No, I thought that was your grandma.
That was two of his grandpas overlapping each other.
They worked together.
They found what they had in common.
Yeah. They had a
I
lot
love
of
circles. You love circles too?
What? We should do something about this together.
two great tastes.
You got your circle on my circle. No, you got your circle on my circle. I wasn't afraid that Bigfoot would eat me. I was afraid that he would try to take away our love child, Bat Boy, and take him to the Wayfarer pyramids on Mars to murder Jeffrey Epstein with Elvis and the Queen's doppelganger. A totally rational fear.
All right. That'll do it for round 3. Hannah, Ty, how did the points shake out? Do we have a winner of this episode?
I don't think anyone really won that one.
Wow. Yeah, real stinker.
Tough break.
Wow, Sasquatch, get her!
I'd tussle with Sasquatch.
He'll be here in about an hour.
How do you summon Sasquatch? Like, was there like a pan flute or something? Like, how do you get him?
Well, he knows the
bucket of
Sasquatch
fish?
mating call.
What is it?
Come over here.
Hey, get over here!
Hey, you big flirt.
Oh, you want me?
It's actually,
What do
it's
you want me to
Deliverance, but on a pan flute. Like little fucking redneck Zelda. Link, little redneck Link over it.
Zelda had nothing to do with this. My word.
Attention. Sorry, Carly.
Sorry.
Okay. Bob, I liked all your jokes. What did I write?
I don't even remember much.
I wrote bare handy. What was
bare
that?
hand.
Bare hands.
Oh, bare hand.
He's a little bare handy.
Oh yeah, bare hand. Okay. My notes are funny. And then I liked the Larry joke. That was good. Jeremy, I liked the callback to the Bass Pro Shop. That was great. That was funny. And the puns.
And the puns were there.
The puns were a part of your set that I noticed. I wrote them down.
Acknowledgement.
Eric, the meth joke was great. The opener, because you can't have Sasquatch without meth.
Nope.
And the summoning, liked that. And then Rick, I liked all your accents. Those were fun. The Nessie joke, that was good. And then the last one with the conspiracy really brought it home. So Bob, you have 3. Jeremy, you have 2. Eric, you have 2. And Ricardo, you have 2.
Does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
We'll never know.
I don't think.
Yeah, do a graph. I don't know.
Has won an episode.
No, it's a three-way tie, isn't it?
No, Bob wins.
Sasquatch hit it.
You know, I did notice, Bob, you sure got some pretty lips.
What?
Deliverance.
What the?
Oh, okay.
What the?
That's another thing he says all the time.
Deliverance.
He's always saying that.
Please, it's a reference.
This is also a reference. Let me get the.
Oh man, I've read about that in a Greek tablet. That's fucking weird.
I want to reference you all night long.
Gotta do some research.
I'm usually doing my own research.
In a suck.
Well, congratulations, Robert.
Thank you. I was waiting.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I appreciate it very much. What's next? Carly, do you have any burning questions?
Okay, so I want to kick it back to the Greek yearbook story. Typically in a yearbook, you'll find pages of superlatives that's like most likely to or best hair or whatever. I want to know, if someone was to give you a superlative today, what do you think your superlative would be?
In my yearbook, I was best comedian and most likely to host a talk show.
Oh, well,
Look at me. I lived up class of 2007. What are you losers doing? I think maybe the same or worst driver or biggest drunk texter. I think I'd get that. I don't. Yeah,
Wait,
probably
so
the same.
you would get most likely to drive while drinking?
No, I said drunk texter. But yeah, so what? Maybe I did get a DUI, but
That's not a crime.
still put me in jail or something.
most likely to text while drinking. That's a good one. I like that. That's good.
No, I just meant like I do
I didn't
text
say
when
that.
I'm drunk, like all the time. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good surprise.
part of my charm.
Okay.
Most likely to summon Bigfoot with an interlock device.
But I can't get there because I'm too drunk to drive.
Interlockness.
That was a Bigfoot impression right there.
Eric, what superlative would you be given today?
Probably most hilarious person in Arizona. I would say that's easy number one.
From the Nebraska.
I don't know.
magazine.
Yeah, from Nebraska.
Nebraska, he's on the cover.
Yeah, Eric, that's not a big honor because Arizona is ranked 48 in comedy.
I mean, you know, that's accurate.
Eric's headshots on the cover of the Nebraska, and I'm in the background. Flipping him off.
You guys have had some squabbles today, but can you both agree that Oklahoma is shit?
Yeah.
Okay. We come together.
It would be, I would think it's probably most likely to defend the honor of Nebraska at all times in any moment.
And you've
just
proven
bring
that
Nebraska
today. Yeah.
up all of the time. Like, just we'll see like how often you can do it. Like,
Don't challenge for me.
I won't.
That's right.
Ricky,
You
what
wouldn't
do you
do that
got?
shit in the 402, would you?
Superlative. That's what that like best. I'd probably be big flirt, and sassy slut. Also
how
known
would you
as
be a
sassy
big
slut.
flirt?
Well,
How would you do it?
I mean,
Do you
I'd
really
be
wanna
very
know?
coy
Do you really?
about it.
Biggest, you'd be biggest flirt. You'd be labeled
Big flirt.
biggest flirt.
Big flirt
Instead of Bigfoot?
instead of Bigfoot, and then also sassy slut, aka sassy slut,
Sassy.
slassy slut,
Slutty and sassy.
sloppy slassy shit,
Just
sorry,
like your
sloppy.
AKA rap name. Yo, what up? It's Big Flirt, AKA Sassy.
aka slassy slut, aka
Hydro
Yucky.
bitches.
AKA R/Nunya.
I think that mine would be most likely to be with the dog because if I go
Sexually.
Bro.
No, not sexually. Stop accusing me of fucking dogs.
You was your word choice to be with a dog.
Sexually, Jesus.
But nobody says be with a dog.
Yeah, I
unless
didn't
they're
get that
trying to
either.
fuck.
Let me explain. Because if I go to a party with a bunch of humans,
A key party with dogs.
And if I see
leash-
a Labrador
a
and
leash
then
party.
a golden doodle, what's a woman to do.
I'm the one in the corner sprinkling the puppies.
ID tag
Jerking
party.
The puppies even. You're a pedophile in addition to abuse children.
You like those sexy boy puppies?
Those F puppies?
I love puppies so much. Okay.
Don't go to a puppy psych, they'll be like, watch out for that.
In a previous lifetime, I was the stud.
That's why she's so horny to fuck dogs.
It's not me. It's my past life.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
Yeah,
Carly gets her own pet psychic read for herself.
that's gonna be a scary one.
They're like, you were a cat. She's like, no, I was a dog.
No way I was a cat in previous life.
You were a
Like,
self-hating cat.
Cats don't want to fuck dogs, okay? So I would not
I
be a
was
cat.
definitely a dog in a previous life.
Most likely to not get enough sleep and not know how to answer this. I don't know.
Least likely to give a shit.
Yeah.
Mine, at least for this cast, mine would be least likely to sue a company for not honoring their lifetime guarantee on the product.
That's a definite.
I think so. I
Why
actually,
among this cast would you be the least
Yeah,
likely?
I don't know what the
Who's
fuck that
most?
implication is.
Yeah, fuck you.
I agree with this.
No, I was like, they're going to say me.
I agree with this guy, like, because, like, if they advertised it as, like, lifetime warranty, anytime
Gives a fuck.
anytime the milk goes out,
Likely.
Huh?
Would be most likely.
most likely.
Him, I think.
We went grocery shopping
I
with
said most
Jeremy.
likely.
We went grocery shopping with Jeremy once, and he had all his groceries in his hands like this. And
They were in
then
a cart.
They weren't
They were in
moving
a cart.
fast enough, so he's like, "I don't like the service here." And then he left his groceries. In
I
the
said,
aisle-
"I
the
hate
line
this."
Of the
I
groceries.
don't like the service at this Walmart.
It wasn't a cart.
And you're the least likely one to sue?
I think maybe I misspoke. I meant most likely to sue.
Okay, you said least likely.
Oh, most likely to sue. No, we were in line at Walmart, and it was so deep, and they had 2 registers out of 30 open, and the line was so long. I said, I don't feel right in this place. I hate this place.
You
I
got
don't
a
want
bad
to.
vibe?
I never
I
feel
don't want
right
to be
in-
in this building anymore. I want to leave. I don't want to wait to check out. I want to leave right now.
So he punished the
respect
people who
that
work
big time.
there because they have to put all that shit back.
But that's their job, though.
They're contributing to the vibe, so
I mean, I was like,
The tribe matches the vibe.
I'm wigging. I'm so mad that they won't open more registers.
You're
hate
speaking with
it
a
here.
lot of conviction here. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is actually getting you.
I'm feeling
I
this.
worked as a cashier when I was younger, and when people got upset and just stormed out, I was like, "Fucking get out of here!"
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I don't.
I didn't
do it.
get
don't give
upset
a
and
fuck.
storm out. I just want to leave.
I just got upset.
That was
wait
totally
a while.
Storms out.
The less people that came through my line, the better. I was like, I don't need to see it. I don't need to know that you're upset. I don't give a fuck.
They voted him least likely to give a fuck.
And it's true.
Hannah, do you have any facts for us?
I love facts.
And then we could go to.
And then we can go to
haven't.
Nebraska
we've covered
facts.
enough.
And then we're going to judge on who had the more interesting fact about their home state.
Okay, let me think here.
We only need one fact. Just
Okay.
Let's just.
Okay,
Pick
so
the factest of facts.
did I already talk about Indianola, Iowa, where I'm from?
No.
No.
Okay, so Indianola, Iowa it's like the second city in the world for
That's Chicago.
hot air balloons. And I lived by the Hot Air Balloon Museum. It's second to Albuquerque, and we get people from all over the world to come to our Hot Air Balloon Festival.
To ask
And-
directions to Albuquerque.
How do I get to this cooler hot air balloon place? So I've been in hot air balloons a lot.
Oh, cool.
And like hot air balloon baskets. I know a lot about wicker. Like I said, I live next to the museum. But I went there once.
So
and that
it's-
was when I had people from out of the country come in. I was like, look at what we've got.
So this is
You can fly back on this.
so this is a bragging point for Iowa to have the second.
You said fact. You
Let her
said
have
fact.
this.
I didn't
I know. I was
brag.
just asking a
I'm
question.
I'm adding fluff to it. But yeah.
Now,
Top
Eric.
that, Eric. Top that.
Oh, can you top
Top that.
Has Nebraska ever been number 2 in anything?
She is so hip.
I don't want to give up.
Iowa sounds so fucking cool right now.
I didn't say it was cool. I said fun. And it's just a fact.
Fun is not always cool, Eric.
I was
Yeah.
being sarcastic. I don't think I was cool.
I can pick that up.
Can Iowa split its electoral college votes? No. Nebraska can. It is one of 2 states. The other one is Maine.
Okay.
And we did, in the
you don't
last
get it,
election,
man.
2020, we split one vote. The fighting second district, Omaha, which represents Omaha, that went for Biden. And in 2008, it went for Obama. And I voted in that election, so my vote counted. I voted for Sasquatch. No.
All right, guys. So what's cooler, votes or hot air balloons?
Oh man, that's a
Hold
Hot air
on. So now you're on the position of dissuading people from wanting to vote.
After you talked about voting, I was like, let's have a vote. If
I've never-
we're so confident in voting, in fact.
I've never seen anyone.
Write 'em
I've been
down.
had
I've never
that.
seen a group of people so upset for stealing hot air balloons. But for stealing votes, yes.
Is there a write-in ballot option?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the hot air balloon. Sorry.
This is we live in the country that you all deserve right now.
It's just Ricardo.
Willy nilly going in hot air balloons, not thinking about the future.
I'm gonna float away in my hot air balloon like toodaloo, everyone. See you later.
I'm going to Oz.
I'm going to Oz.
Yeah, what happens when we run out of
think
gas
that's
that
Kansas,
fuels those
guys.
balloons?
Tornado, twister.
And I'm, of course, a felon. I can't vote on this. So
Got that
Hot air
DUI.
balloons.
Respect.
thank you, Eric, for being on the show once again. We love having you on. Even when it gets a little heated between you and our castmate.
You guys are kicking her off though soon, right? Is that what I heard?
Well, I mean, it's,
No, I think
They have to
Hannah's
vote on it.
she's on probation at the moment, but, she's not kicked off.
Yeah,
Some of our votes count for more.
for
No,
sure.
after 90 days, we'll reevaluate.
I figured that.
End her probation. Her benefits will start.
For sure.
But then, really, ultimately, Mike Pence gets to decide whether or not he has to. Who's from Indiana? We'll have some Indiana facts.
Indiana fact.
But
I've
then-
got Indiana facts. My family's from Indiana.
That's too bad.
Who's your family?
I was going to say, I think Hannah's a great addition as judge. I think, you seem to really enjoy it. And I would vote you best judge.
Great.
I would vote you best guess.
Buckeye was
They
still
squash their beef, Sasquatch.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me back on. This is always a blast, and especially this one. The stories were hilarious. One thing I wanted to say though about the river meth heads story.
Be more specific.
Yeah, I don't like how the news story picks it up because they're like, and then if you watch the video clip with it, they're like, new tonight, a disturbing story, and they're just like coming from the fucking backwoods of ours, and they're just totally like trying to pretend like this shit's on the up and up, but they're just like, oh yeah, we are just absolutely going to exploit these real people because we know how people will react to it, and we'll get all sorts of interactions on our it's just disgusting.
Yeah, fuck
and I
you,
don't
the
like
news.
it. And who would
The
even
news.
bring it on to a comedy show to laugh at? That's why I think everyone did a good
fuck
job
you,
of,
us.
not making any jokes about
I mean, you do, to be fair,
deceased.
Yeah,
Right.
no one wrote
And
jokes for that one.
No one
Yeah.
wrote jokes about it.
Yeah, so I would say cheers to that, but fuck those people on the news. And also, the anchor was like the reporter's dad. It's like there is.
What?
Yeah, there is. Everyone in Oklahoma is related to each other in some way. There's some nepotism ass shit going on in like QWBF of Oklahoma City.
you
Fuck
have
yourself.
to,
Go fuck yourselves.
you have to admit though, like it's hard to feel for like river meth. There's definitely a difference between river meth heads and saltwater meth heads.
There is.
Like,
Fresh water.
yeah.
Water.
And then you have
It's just access
re-
to water. It's just simply geography.
And
That's
then
not on those guys.
and then you have the lake people.
The marsh people.
Swamp
Marsh
Thing?
people.
Yeah, Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing's gonna get you.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
different breed.
All right.
People
Let's
by
not even
the
talk
water
about
are
Black
weird.
Lagoons.
Cut that out.
Why they gotta be black?
Anywho, Eric, Where can the people find you online? Where can they follow you?
Your
Do you have
Reddit
any-
handle.
Do you want to find him online?
Yeah, you can find me noodling the Salt River.
He's actually got to go.
Should they approach you?
He's in the Tempe Town Lake.
They should beware when they approach me,
Okay.
and they can know that I can withstand an hour's worth of attack.
Is this on your Tinder profile? You can find me noodling the Salt River. Don't
You
approach
can't
me.
find me on Tinder. I'm not on there. I am on Instagram. It's at the spelling of my name, which if you're watching this or listening to it, you can figure that out. It's hard to spell.
Here it is.
And
It's actually down there.
I also the same on TikTok. That's all I have. I had a Facebook, but then it's like too hard to manage multiple things, and I don't even really do TikTok anymore. I want to
you
get
should.
back on it.
You were fun on it.
Thank you. I
He
had
a
some
lot of
dope ass
fun
shit
stuff.
on there.
He had the
Oh
layers.
wait, how's Phil Dulles?
Yeah. You know, so, man, I forgot about that.
It's a little late in the show to bring him up. I'm sorry.
Revolution against jail foods and obnoxious packaging.
I think actually, if you go to our Patreon and you pay that $3 a month, get access to our back catalog of episodes. You might hear Phil Dulles on an old episode, a real old episode, actually.
I think you could still actually go on Twitter at PHILDULLES. And
Oh, okay.
You're willing to spell that, but not your real name.
yes, I care more about them finding that. Like, yes, find this old comedy gold that 4 people have seen only.
Well, maybe catch Eric walking through the woods,
Or don't catch him.
or try to catch him, to prove that you're not crazy.
Out there.
Yes, but all the pertinent links will be in the episode description, so just check that out. And I mentioned the Patreon. You're watching us on YouTube right now, but you can also listen to us and download episodes wherever you listen to podcasts. And wherever you do that,
For YouTube?
wherever you do that, please like, subscribe, share. All that stuff really does help us out, so please do that. Anything else?
All right. Well, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Ricardo Leone.
I'm Bob Tin.
I'm Carly Castor.
I'm Hannah Ty.
I'm Eric Sobczak.
And this has been another episode of
Daniel Kuhn.
Daniel Kuhn, our producer. Thank you, Daniel. This has been another episode of 1, 2, 3.
Joe!